My cousin humiliated me in front of 200 wedding guests. She stood up during dinner, microphone in hand, and said loud enough for everyone to hear, "Emily is still struggling in life, but we love her anyway." The room went silent. People stared at me. Some looked away uncomfortably. I wanted to disappear. But she didn't know the bride had already heard everything. And what happened next? She exposed my cousin in a way no one expected. She thought she destroyed me. But by the end of that night, she was the one walking out in shame. My name is Emily Carter. I'm 30 years old, and I live in a suburb just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. I work as a graphic designer for a small marketing agency. I'm not rich. I'm not flashy. I'm just a regular person trying to live a decent life. But to my cousin Vanessa, that made me an easy target. Vanessa is 32, 2 years older than me, and she's spent her entire life making sure everyone knows she's better than me. Better job. Better clothes. Better everything. She works in sales for a luxury car dealership, and she never lets anyone forget it. She drives a leased BMW. She wears designer handbags. She posts constantly on Instagram about her glamorous life. And every single time we're at a family gathering, she finds a way to make me feel small. Growing up, Vanessa was the golden child. My aunt and uncle praised everything she did. Straight A's. Cheerleading captain. Homecoming queen. And I was just Emily. The quiet one. The one who liked art class and reading books in the corner. My parents loved me, but even they would compare me to Vanessa sometimes. Why can't you be more outgoing like Vanessa? Vanessa has such confidence. You should try to be more like her. I learned early on that I would never measure up in their eyes. So I stopped trying. I focused on my own life. I went to college. I got my degree. I built a career I was proud of. But Vanessa never stopped competing with me. Even when I wasn't competing back. Every family event was the same. Vanessa would show up dressed to the nines and she'd make little comments. "Oh, Emily, that dress is cute." Very simple. "Still working at that little design job? Have you thought about trying to make more money?" She said these things with a smile like she was being helpful. But I knew what she was really doing. She was reminding everyone that she was better. That I was less. I tried to ignore her. I tried to stay out of her way. But it hurt. Every single time. 3 months ago, my best friend Lily got engaged. Lily and I have been best friends since college. She's one of the kindest, most genuine people I've ever met. When she asked me to be her maid of honor, I cried. I was so honored. So excited. I wanted to make her wedding perfect. Lily's wedding was going to be a big deal. 200 guests. A beautiful venue. A live band. She'd been planning it for months, and I'd been helping her every step of the way. We picked out flowers. We tasted cakes. We addressed invitations. I loved every second of it. Vanessa, of course, was also invited. She was my cousin, and my mom insisted she be included in family events. When Vanessa found out I was the maid of honor, she made a comment. "Maid of honor? Wow, Emily. That's a lot of responsibility. Are you sure you can handle it?" I ignored her. I wasn't going to let her ruin this for me. The week before the wedding, I was at Lily's house helping her finalize details. We were going over the seating chart when Lily's phone buzzed. She glanced at it and frowned. "What's wrong?" I asked. "It's nothing. Just family drama." She put her phone down, but I could tell something was bothering her. "Lily, what is it?" She hesitated. "Your cousin Vanessa has been texting me. A lot." My stomach dropped. What's she saying? She's been asking if she can give a speech at the wedding. And she's been making comments about how I should have asked her to be in the bridal party instead of some of the other bridesmaids. I felt my face flush with embarrassment. "I'm so sorry. That's so inappropriate." Lily shook her head. "It's not your fault. But Emily, there's something else." She looked uncomfortable. "Last week, I overheard her talking to some guests at the engagement party. She was making fun of you. She said you were boring and that you didn't deserve to be maid of honor." I felt like I'd been punched. "She said that?" Lily nodded. "I didn't say anything at the time because I didn't want to cause drama. But I want you to know I don't agree with her. You've been amazing. You've helped me with everything. You're the reason this wedding is even happening." I smiled weakly. "Thanks, Lily." But inside I was hurt. And angry. Vanessa had crossed a line. The day of the wedding arrived. I got to the venue early to help Lily get ready. The venue was beautiful. A historic mansion with sprawling gardens and a grand ballroom. Everything was perfect. I was in the bridal suite with Lily and the other bridesmaids, helping her into her dress when Vanessa walked in. She was an hour late. She was wearing a tight red dress that was completely inappropriate for a wedding. It was low-cut and flashy, the kind of dress you wear to a nightclub, not a wedding. She had her hair in big, dramatic curls and wore stiletto heels. She looked around the room and said, "Wow, this place is gorgeous. Almost as gorgeous as me." She laughed. No one else did. Lily gave me a look. I just smiled politely and kept adjusting Lily's veil. Vanessa walked over and looked at me. "Oh, Emily, you look nice. Very simple. Very you." I didn't respond. I focused on Lily. Vanessa leaned in close to Lily. "You look stunning, Lily. I'm so excited to give my speech tonight." Lily's eyes widened. "Speech? Vanessa, I didn't ask you to give a speech." Vanessa waved her hand dismissively. "Oh, I know. But I thought it would be nice. Just a little something to celebrate you and Emily. You know, since she's been working so hard." The way she said it felt condescending. Lily looked at me, then back at Vanessa. "Vanessa, I'd prefer if you didn't." Vanessa's smile tightened. "Oh. Okay. No problem." But I could tell she was annoyed. The ceremony was beautiful. Lily looked like a princess. The vows were emotional. I cried. It was perfect. Afterward, we took photos. The photographer gathered the bridal party for group shots. We were all standing together, smiling, when Vanessa, who wasn't even in the bridal party, pushed her way into the group. "Move over, Emily. You're blocking the light," she said loudly. The photographer looked confused. "Actually, Emily is fine where she is." Vanessa rolled her eyes. "Can Emily move to the back? She ruins the aesthetic." A few guests who were standing nearby heard and laughed awkwardly. I felt my face burn. I stepped back without saying anything. Lily looked furious, but before she could say anything, Vanessa was already posing and smiling for the camera. During the reception, I tried to stay focused on my duties. I made sure everything was running smoothly. I helped coordinate the caterers. I checked on the DJ. I made sure Lily and her new husband had everything they needed. Then came dinner. Everyone was seated. The room was filled with laughter and conversation. The best man gave his speech. It was funny and heartfelt. Then it was my turn. I stood up, nervous but prepared. I'd written a speech about Lily. About our friendship. About how much she meant to me. I finished my speech and sat down. People clapped. Lily was crying happy tears. I felt proud. And then Vanessa stood up. She wasn't on the speech list. No one had asked her to speak. But she grabbed a microphone from one of the servers and stood up anyway. "Hi, everyone. I just wanted to say a few words." She smiled brightly. "I'm Emily's cousin, and I've known her my whole life. And let me tell you, Emily has always been special." She paused for effect. "She's still struggling in life. Still figuring things out. But we love her anyway." The room went silent. A few people laughed uncomfortably. Most people just stared. I felt humiliated. I wanted to cry. I wanted to leave. Lily's face was red. She looked like she was about to stand up and say something, but Vanessa kept talking. "Emily's a really hard worker. She does her best. And that's all we can ask for, right?" She laughed and raised her glass. "To Emily." A few people awkwardly raised their glasses. Most didn't. Vanessa sat down, looking pleased with herself. I sat frozen. I didn't know what to do. I felt every eye in the room on me. And then Lily stood up. Lily walked slowly to the front of the room. She took the microphone. Her expression was calm, but I could see the anger in her eyes. "Thank you, Vanessa, for that interesting speech." Her tone was icy. "But before we move on, there's something I need to say." The room was completely silent. "I want to talk about Emily." Lily looked at me. "Emily has been my best friend for 10 years. And she has been the most incredible maid of honor I could have ever asked for." People started nodding. Lily continued. "What most of you don't know is that Emily basically planned this entire wedding. When our florist canceled 2 weeks before the wedding, Emily found a new one and paid for the custom floral arch herself. When I had a panic attack the night before the wedding, Emily stayed up with me until 3 in the morning, talking me through it. When my future mother-in-law and my mom were fighting about the seating chart, Emily mediated and fixed everything." Guests started murmuring. People were looking at me with new respect. Lily's voice got stronger. "Emily has been selfless, kind, and supportive. She has given everything to make this day perfect for me. And I will not sit here and let anyone diminish her." Vanessa's face went pale. Lily looked directly at her. "Vanessa, while Emily was working tirelessly to help me, you were spreading rumors about her. You told people she didn't deserve to be maid of honor. You tried to flirt with my husband's cousin. And you insulted my wedding decor to multiple guests. Gasps rippled through the room. Vanessa's mouth opened, but no words came out. Lily wasn't finished. And there's one more thing. She nodded to the DJ. Can you play the video, please? A screen behind the head table lit up. It was security footage from earlier that day. The video showed Vanessa in the bridal suite before the ceremony, talking to another guest. Vanessa's voice came through the speakers. This wedding is nice, but honestly, I could have done better. And Emily as maid of honor? Please. She's so boring. I should have been chosen. I would have stolen the show. The room erupted. People gasped. Some laughed in disbelief. Vanessa's parents looked mortified. Vanessa stood up, her face red. This is ridiculous. You're humiliating me. Lily's voice was calm but firm. No, Vanessa. You humiliated yourself. And you tried to humiliate Emily. But she is 10 times the person you'll ever be. Vanessa grabbed her purse and stormed out. Her husband followed, looking embarrassed. A few people clapped. Lily walked over to me and hugged me. You deserve better, she whispered. Thank you for everything. I hugged her back, tears streaming down my face. But this time they were tears of relief. The rest of the night was wonderful. People came up to me, thanking me, congratulating me, apologizing for Vanessa's behavior. My parents even pulled me aside and said they were proud of me. Vanessa tried to apologize a week later. She sent me a text. I'm sorry if I embarrassed you. I was just joking around. But I didn't respond. Because it wasn't a real apology. It was damage control. I learned something important that night. Quiet people are the easiest to target. But we're also the strongest when the truth comes out. What would you have done if someone humiliated you in front of 200 people? Tell me in the comments. And if you want more real-life justice stories, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.